प्रधान।
नमस्कार, म मिस नेपाल र मिस DHI शिक्षा प्रधान। मेरो यो जितको खुसीमा मलाई साथ दिने DHI ले हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी ल्याउनेछ। Wishing you all a happier home.
DHI Happier Home छुट्टै छ है।
डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन delightful.
In the depths of my being, there's hesitation, curiosity, nervousness, and tension. The more I doubt myself, the more I realize I'm only Vivo.
And the winner of Miss Nepal World 2023 is Miss DHI Switcha Pradhan.
नमस्कार, म मिस नेपाल र मिस DHI शिक्षा प्रधान। मेरो यो जितको खुसीमा मलाई साथ दिने DHI ले हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी ल्याउनेछ। Wishing you all a happier home.
DHI Happier Home छुट्टै छ है।
डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन delightful.
In the depths of my being, there's hesitation, curiosity, nervousness, and tension. The more I doubt myself, the more I realize I'm only holding myself back. That's why I dare to face everything that comes my way. I dare to imagine a world where innovation isn't just a concept, but a reality. I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School.
अब सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस्। सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स, यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
Hey, kita cek Red Bull gambar ni.
भाइ रेड बुल के रे गर्यो? रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलले चाहिन्छ।
Red Bull. Must be never done.
World-class range of solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys र ग्यास हब्सले तपाईं र तपाईंको घरको पूर्ण रूपमा केयर गर्छ किनकि नियोले बुझेको छ your way of quality living. Into freshness that bonds.
Star for a complete home.
अब सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस्। सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स, यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई। आउँछ?
सिधै
डाइरेक्ट
डाइरेक्ट
आइएमई बाट पठाएको पैसा
आइएमई बाट पठाएको पैसा
सिधै मोबाइलमा?
हो बाबा, अब आइएमई गरेको पैसा सिधै आइएमई पेमा अर्थात् सिधै मोबाइलमा आउँछ।
त्यसो भए त आइएमई गरौँ।
सिधै मोबाइलमा।
Hinsta for a complete home.
Vivo. And the winner of Miss Nepal World 2023 is Miss DHI Switcha Pradhan.
नमस्कार, म मिस नेपाल र मिस DHI स्वेच्छा प्रधान। मेरो यो जितको खुसीमा मलाई साथ दिने DHI ले हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी ल्याउनेछ। Wishing you all a happier home.
DHI Happier Home छुट्टै छ है।
सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल।
In the depths of my being, there's hesitation, curiosity, nervousness, and tension. The more I doubt myself, the more I realize I'm only holding myself back. That's why I dare to face everything that comes my way. I dare to imagine a world where innovation isn't just a concept, but a reality. I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School.
अब सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस्। सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स, यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
Hey, kita चाहिँ रेड बुल गर्दैन यार।
भाइ रेड बुल के दिएको यो? रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलै चाहिन्छ। रेड बुल असली मेरो जान। world-class range of solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys र ग्यास हब्सले तपाईं र तपाईंको घरको पूर्ण रूपमा केयर गर्छ किनकि नियोले बुझेको छ your way of quality living. Into fresh freshness that bonds.
Hinsta for a complete home.
अब सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस्। सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स, यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
सिधै
डाइरेक्ट
डाइरेक्ट
आइएमईबाट पठाएको पैसा
आइएमईबाट पठाएको पैसा
सिधै मोबाइलमा
हो बाबा अब आइएमई गरेको पैसा सिधै आइएमई पेमा अर्थात् सिधै मोबाइलमा आउँछ
त्यसो भए त आइएमई गरौँ
सिधै मोबाइलमा
Himstar for a complete home.
Vivo. And the winner of Miss Nepal World 2023 is Miss DHI, Switcha Pradhan.
नमस्कार म मिस नेपाल र मिस DHI स्वेच्छा प्रधान मेरो यो जितको खुसीमा मलाई साथ दिने DHI ले हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी ल्याउनेछ Wishing you all a happier home
DHI, happier home. छुट्टै छ है
सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल
In the depths of my being, there's hesitation, curiosity, nervousness, and tension. The more I doubt myself, the more I realize I'm only holding myself back. That's why I dare to face everything that comes my way. I dare to imagine a world where innovation isn't just a concept, but a reality. I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School.
अब सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस् सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
दाइ दुईटा चिसो रेड बुल गरिदिनु न
के दिएको यो रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलै चाहिन्छ
रेड बुल
World-class range of solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys र ग्यास हब्सले तपाईं र तपाईंको घरको पूर्ण रूपमा केयर गर्छ किनकि नियोले बुझेको छ your way of quality living. Into fresh freshness that bonds.
Himstar for a complete home.
अब सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस् सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई सिधै आउँछ
सिधै
डाइरेक्ट
डाइरेक्ट
आइएमईबाट पठाएको पैसा
आइएमईबाट पठाएको पैसा
सिधै मोबाइलमा
हो बाबा अब आइएमई पेमा अर्थात् सिधै मोबाइलमा आउँछ
त्यसो भए त आइएमई गरौँ
सिधै मोबाइलमा
Himsta for a complete home. Vivo.
And the winner of Miss Nepal World 2023 is Miss DHI, Sricha Pradhan.
नमस्कार, म मिस नेपाल र मिस DHI श्रिचा प्रधान। मेरो यो जितको खुसीमा मलाई साथ दिने DHI ले हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी ल्याउनेछ। Wishing you all a happier home.
DHI, happier home. छुट्टै छ है।
सुजल डेयरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल।
In the depths of my being, there's hesitation, curiosity, nervousness, and tension. The more I doubt myself, the more I realize I'm only holding myself back. That's why I dare to face everything that comes my way. I dare to imagine a world where innovation isn't just a concept, but a reality. I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School.
अब सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस्। सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स, यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
भाइ दुईटा चिसो रेड बुल गरिदिनु न।
भाइ रेड बुल के दिएको यो? रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलै चाहिन्छ।
Red Bull. Costly narrated.
World-class range का solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys र gas hobs ले तपाईं र तपाईंको घरको पूर्ण रूपमा केयर गर्छ। किनकि नियोले बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
Winter Fresh, freshness that bonds.
Himsta for a complete home.
अब सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस्। सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स, यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
It's game day number 3 here at the Sudurpaschim Nepal Premier League, powered by NPL. The fervour, the joy and all the love of this new NPL very much here in Kathmandu. We've got again double-header action, plenty of double-headers that are going to be coming throughout the coming days, and it's a very good morning from me here. We're on the outfield at the TU International Cricket Ground. We've got the most perfect cricketing weather again. It's a low winter sun, so apologies if we're squinting into it a little bit, and I've got HD Ackerman alongside me as always. Very good morning to you, HD. We've got a new location.
Good morning, Takludai.
Takludai.
I got it right.
Namaste.
We do a little new location with the sun in our eyes, but we've got your fan club.
What's going on? We got fans behind us here. And I think they're going to be enjoying it, aren't they? Loving every second.
Yeah, look, the fans have been unbelievable. The crowds have been sensational here since day one. I've said it over and over again. I will say it once more, is that you've undersold this place.
It's been quite something, hasn't it? Yesterday, a Monday, probably the best part of 25,000 in and around the campus. I know some of them were outside. We still get those fans getting up into the trees. But this is unique. There's probably nowhere else in the world on a Monday morning you get the sort of support that we saw and Sheikar Mania yesterday.
Well, the first edition of the Sudurpaschim NPL powered by NPL, and you think that it'll take a while for the fans to sort of get used to it, but it has been amazing. I mean, I thought that the morning games there might be just 1 or 2 people in, and then there would be more that would come through in the afternoon. But right from the first ball, there is thousands in this ground. The support of cricket is unbelievable.
Yeah, it really is quite something. What about the 2 games yesterday? We saw certainly both sides again chasing and winning, but the afternoon game was one that was a little bit closer.
Yeah, look, I think the Bolts look a good side, and it's easy for me to say that because they're 2 from 2, but it doesn't seem to matter what they do first. Their bowling seems very well rounded. They've got all bases covered with their spin and their seam, and batting, they really look as though they're the one team that we've seen so far that understand how to play in these conditions, because we've seen a lot of top orders struggle in these conditions.
Yeah, if you're wondering exactly how this Nepal Premier League works, 8 teams, and those 8 teams all together are going to play each other once in a round robin. 28 matches will make up this group stages, and the top 4 will end up going through to the playoffs. Now, we've seen 5 of the 8 teams thus far. We're going to see 2 new teams come into action today, and the Sudurpaschim Royals, very exciting to see how they go.
Well, in particular, one player that I'm really looking forward to seeing, and that's Dipendra Singh Airy. I know he's the captain of the Royals, but I've been fortunate enough to see a little bit of him around the world in my travels. I watched him get that 50 off just 9 balls against Mongolia. He is absolute dynamite in the field.
Yeah, he really is, and he's what they call the tiger here in Nepal. They absolutely love him, the original 3-dimensional cricketer. Here's just some of his numbers. 74 matches in his T20I career. He does have 100 to his name. Look at the strike rate, over 140, and he's averaging well in excess of 30 as well.
Well, where he bats, that's what you want to see as far as the strike rate goes. His numbers are quite incredible. I mean, I think he averages over 30. Now, that is serious. I mean, we're talking about great players that get snapped up in the IPL who average in the 20s. This fella has been playing for a while and he averages in the 30s.
And we haven't even mentioned his bowling yet. How good is his bowling? How canny an operator is he with that? And then the fielding on top.
Yeah, I haven't seen him bowl a lot. You would have seen him bowl many times before. He'll understand these conditions, and that is, I think, something that we're going to see a lot over the course of this whole NPL, is how the local bowlers understand the conditions a lot earlier than the overseas players. They're playing a massive part. What was great was yesterday we started to see some of the local batters come to the fore.
Yeah, they really did. Here's another look at Dipendra Singh Airy's numbers. This is bowling numbers now. 49 wickets, economy rate under a run a ball. And one of the reasons for that, you might wonder, how does he do that? He essentially fields with 12 players because he never has a mid-wicket. The reason why, he's that quick. He'll bowl around the wicket to the right-handers and he'll cover off about 20-25 yards in there himself, including one of the best run-outs of all time maybe in that GT20.
There was a great West Indian spin bowler, Roger Harper, I'm sure you remember him, who was very similar. He used to bowl with no mid-on because he would be able to do that fielding. Airy's a little bit quicker, so he could bowl with no mid-wicket.
There's plenty of experience too in this Sudurpaschim Royals side. What about Binod Bandari? We spoke yesterday about the 2014 T20 World Cup squad. He's another one of the members of that who is playing in this NPL alongside the likes of Sharad Visakar and Sampal Kami. Bandari, very good keeper. decent batter as well. He can actually clear the ropes, loves it over long on and gets the slog sweeps out as well. He's definitely in the autumn, maybe the winter of his career, but a fine asset for the Royals to have.
Well, experience plays a massive part in this game, and that's where they'll be looking to him, the Royals. We saw yesterday, I think you mentioned his name, Visaka,
Jared Visaka, yeah.
Visaka, who played a brilliant innings yesterday. Strike rate was probably around about 60, but it was his experience that helped Kaki take his side over the line. So experience is going to play a big part.
Yeah, and critically, you looked at Visaka yesterday. He just knew what he had to do for the moment, for the occasion. Okay, they're going to be in action this morning against the Biratnagar Kings. We've already seen them, coached by Kevin O'Brien, but it's fair to say their first game, HD, was a little bit of a disaster.
It wasn't good. We were going to push it aside though, because it was the opening game and everyone was just trying to feel their way. Although the big thing was for not only the fans, but was that Martin Guptill was in on the runs, and that'll be huge for the Kings and Kevin O'Brien if he can continue that form. But they've got a nice little bowling unit. They need some runs. They're desperate for runs.
Yeah, you think about their overseas players. There's a bit of concern about Aki Bilias. He's very active on social media. We saw him post last night. I think it might be food poisoning that he's suffered, so I'm not sure whether he'll be playing today. Could be an opportunity to see that little bit of Afghan talent. Isman Aslam is their fifth potential overseas players. Would you like to see a bit more of their left arm spinners, particularly Bashir Ahmed and young Anil Karel, used maybe a bit earlier in the innings by Sandeep Lamachane?
It's a difficult one to answer, Andrew, because they had no runs to play with. So I think Sandeep was a little bit handcuffed when it came to how he operated his bowlers. I think I want to see more from Nicholas Curtin, Lokesh Bam. I'd like to see more from them. If they can score the runs, then I think Lamachane would be able to manipulate his bowling well.
Well, a little piece of history. You talk about the big names coming in for this tournament. We saw Shikhar Mania yesterday, and we saw James Neesham play. A teammate of James Neesham's in international cricket. That's Martin Guptill. Now, he made 55 off 43. Took a little while to get going, but he really played very nicely in the conditions.
He did. I thought that the middle order and the late order let the Kings down on the opening day, because he did take his time, but then we started to see the acceleration. He's such a wonderful striker of the ball. He's got a great record. He's played in you name the T20 league. He's played in the very biggest of them all, the IPL, and he's had success there. And I think the good thing about Guptill is not only his power hitting, he's a wonderful runner between the wickets as well. So whoever gets in the middle with him is going to have their wits about him, because he's going to scamper, even at the age of, 38?
37, 38, something like that. We've seen some great experience here. Now, the pitches are always a hot topic here in Kathmandu. We've maybe not seen the runs that we would have expected so far. We've been working Shriram hard. What does he think of today's surface?
Good morning. We are 3 games into the Siddhartha Bank Nepal Premier League powered by NPL, and teams are surely figuring out how to play on these surfaces. We have a fresh pitch today, pitch number 7. A smaller side to my right, 61 meters, and 67 meters to my left. Let's take a closer look. What I'm seeing today are small footmarks that are starting to develop because people have been running on this surface. Not that it's going to play a huge part today, but what we've seen is once the ball doesn't swing, the bowlers have quickly gone to slower balls into the wicket, and that has gripped on the surface ever so slightly. And batsmen who have looked to target the side screen have had a lot of success. Think about Martin Guptill, Anil Kumar Saha yesterday. So batsmen who are prepared to hit down the ground through the line have tasted success, and bowlers who are able to use their variations have got success as well. So captains have to remember, all the games have been won by the teams that have chased, and I'm sure it's going to go the same way today as well.
I think it's a really good point there that Shriram makes in terms of targeting straight, hitting down the ground, playing in the V. Might think it's a little bit old school, but certainly it's where you get good reward. We've been working Shriram hard. We've also been working Mikhail Viswami plenty hard too. He was out there for the toss about 20 minutes ago. Let's go and see what happened.
Shubha Bihani, Nepal. Another gorgeous morning in this part of the world, and we're all set for the toss in the Siddhartha Bank Nepal Premier League, powered by NPL. I have the men who matter to my left. Captain of Sudurpaschim Royals, Dipendra Singh Airi. Captain of Biratnagar Kings, Sandeep Lamachane. And to oversee the toss, match referee, Mohammad Shafiq. Home side, Sudurpaschim Royals. Dipendra, give that coin a go.
Tails is the call.
Tails is the call by Biratnagar Kings.
And it's tails.
Tails it is. That's a hearty laugh you've had. I'm sure you're very happy with the result at the toss.
Yeah, of course, because it's early morning game and you definitely want to win the toss, and we would love to bowl first.
Right, the first match didn't go as per plan. What are the few things you'd like to improve upon coming into game number 2 of yours?
Yeah, there were a couple of mistakes we made in the last game, but definitely, we have overcome with that mistakes, and looking forward to a good game today.
And what about your playing 11?
We've got 2 changes. Unfortunately, Akib is not feeling well, so Akib is missing out and Jitendra Mukhya is missing out. In place of them, Deepak Bohra is in, and one guy from Afghanistan, Ismat Alam, is in.
Right, and quickly, how's it been so far? Just the early start for you all with one game, but what's it like in the dressing room?
Hi, this is really nice, boys are getting challenges up with each other, and the way the momentum has been, to so far in the tournament, it's really nice to see, the kind of atmosphere we have in the dressing room. It's really nice.
Right, Sandeep, have a good game and get back to winning ways. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Dependable Singh Irie, should I say. Look at the roar. They love you in this part of the world. Dipendra, happy to bat first?
Happy to bat first. अब toss हारे. अब राम्रो total लगाउनु पर्छ.
What about this occasion provided by CAN, this opportunity for the younger players in Nepal? Your thoughts?
एकदमै राम्रो यो सबैभन्दा ठुलो नेपालको प्रिमियर लिग भइराछ र अब त्यसमा अब सबै यङ प्लेयरहरूले खेल्ने चान्स पाइराछ र इन्टरनेसनल प्लेयरहरुसँग घुलमिल गर्ने चान्स पाइराछ र त्यसको लागि धेरै राम्रो र आगामी दिनहरुमा अझै राम्रो हुने.
What can the fans expect from the T20 superstar Dipendra Singh Irie in NPL season 1?
Lots of runs, wicket and fielding, obviously.
All the very best, Dipendra. Good luck in your game number 1.
Thank
you. Right, so the news from the centre is that on day 3, match number 4, Biratnagar Kings have won the toss and they'll be bowling first.
Well, very much normal order resumed there at the toss. Sandeep Lamachani, no surprise, choosing to have a bowl first. But what about Dipendra Singh Irie? How can you not love him? You heard him there. Ikdam Ramro is what he said. He wants wickets, he wants runs, and he wants plenty of good fielding too. Keep your eyes in terms of on that team. Abhinesh Pahara wasn't in the T20 squad for Nepal on their tours of North America in USA and Canada because it was an ODI specialist squad. He's the Yorker King. He was very good in that T20 World Cup. In terms of the overseas players, Brandon McMullen is simply exceptional. I think he could be as good as we've ever seen in the associate game, HD. What about the Biratnagar Kings?
Well, with the Kings in the field first, they'll look to the spin trio of Lamachani, Anil Karel and Bashir Ahmed. And I'm sure if they could keep them down to somewhere around the 130, 140 mark, the runs will come from the likes of Bam, Guptill and Curtin.
Yeah, and certainly for me, I would expect maybe a little bit more from Nicholas Curtin with the bat as well. The players are already out there. The big crowd are loving every second behind us. The next 2 voices that you'll hear, that will be live on commentary. Mikhail Vaswamy alongside Shriram Sridharan.
Thank you very much, Andrew. What a morning here. Super Tuesday lined up. Pulsating cricket as well. We are well and truly into season 1 of the Sudurpaschim Bank Nepal Premier League 2024, powered by NCL, put into bat in their very first outing. It's going to be Sudurpaschim Royals, led by the mercurial Dipendra Singh Irie. Very happy at the toss was Sandeep Lamachani. Delighted and grabbed the opportunity to bowl first. Binod Bhandari, the senior statesman, experienced campaigner. Expect him to bring in a lot of assurance up front. 40 matches, 405 runs. Best of 58 versus Hong Kong. Certainly hold one end and play the role of the senior pro. And at the other end, he'll have company of another very fine batter. And all eyes will be on him as well as to how they'll go about. Amit Shrestha, another very fine domestic player here for Sudurpaschim Royals. The local talent has to come to the fore. They'll be up against a side who are a bit wounded after that first outing against Janakpur Bowls where they lost. That's why it'll be important to get back to winning ways. Ismatullah Alam. Chris Soul it is, will be bowling the first over. All eyes will be on him once again to bring out good deliveries, a slip in place. the right time to also welcome my co-commentator Sridharan Sriram. Very good morning, Sri.
Mikhail. Yeah, terrific morning here at Kathmandu. All set for game number 4. Biratnagar Kings very happy to win the toss and bowl first. Met the captain. He was like, I want to win the toss today.
Here we go, ball 1. Early signs of aggression from Shrestha. A good surface, good conditions, sun beating hard, nip in the air. Day 3, match number 4, and we're coming to you live from the Tribhuvan University International Cricket Stadium here in Kirtipur.
Good wicket today. Come on to the bat nicely. As the ball gets older, might grip a little bit on the surface. Pitch number 7. Got a smaller boundary to the right-hand side of camera. But it's going to be a fascinating contest. Chris Soul, he better get his radar right today.
Swing and a miss. They're just flirting around that off-stump region, and Chris Soul generating some pace and bounce. Played 17 T20 internationals for Scotland. Best of 3 for 28. 30-year-old will bring in all that experience.
A much better start today. He was wavered in the first game, conceded 11 of only 1 legal delivery bowled, and still got a wicket in that first over. Remember, Chris Soul, so he's known to generate good pace, 145 and upwards.
He's trying to go very hard, very early in his innings. Amit Shrestha gives an indication that he has his role cut out and job cut out as well in the first 6 overs. Sri umpire is officiating this game, Himal Rajgiri, the on-field umpire, and he's at the bowler's end, giving him company. He's the square leg umpire there, Durga Nath Subedi, another very, very nice jovial character. Had a chat with him a couple of days ago. Speak a lot about Nepal. Lovely conversation with him. Takes it on the up. First runs on the board here for Sudurpaschim Royals. And the TV umpire for this game, Rashid Riaz.
Good turnout today as well, early in the morning. So packed Monday. I think it's going to be no different this Tuesday, Mikhail. It's going to be packed and people are flocking in from everywhere. This is the destination to be, Tribhuvan University International Cricket Stadium. Men, ladies, children, youth, all come here. It's great to see.
Tentative here. Binod Bhandari will take his time. Important for Soul as well to just keep asking questions up front. They won the toss today, Biratnagar Kings, and Lami Chan will be expecting his bowlers make him feel vindicated at the toss.
Prof targeting the stumps. Get any movement from stump line, no width. Make them play. Always in business if you make them play. First, last ball of the first over.
Another single towards mid-on, just a little lazy to get to the other end, but both the batters are off the mark. 2 runs on the board after over number 1.
Can't wait, won't wait. Something Stark Fantasy. Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs se buzeko cha. Your way of quality living.
Number 4, 2 changes for them. Anil Kharel coming in place of Jitendra Mukhia. Aqib Ilyas missing out, and Afghan overseas player Ismatullah Alam getting a go in this game. They need to get back to winning ways. They want that early momentum. First outing here for Sudurpaschim Royals, put into bat. It's the experience of Binod Bhandari and the youth of Amit Shrestha in the middle.
I like this Sudurpaschim Royals team. Dipendra Airi, 23 years old, but he's already played 74 T20Is. Arif Sheikh has played 54. Avinash Bora has played 62. Vinod Bandari has played 40. So it's good to have experienced local players in your team, the Royals. Alam. Afghanistan always produce some unbelievable talent. I'm very looking forward to seeing Ismatullah Alam here in action today. Getting his first game. Sort of missed his run up a little bit. Hope he's okay. The footholds need to be sorted out. A little bit of repair work being done. All good now. Ready to go. First ball for Ismatullah Alam.
As many as 7 bowlers in that first game of theirs. Bowlers found success there. A wicket apiece for Chris Soul and Pratish GC in their outing. They'll provide an early break here. Yeah, you can see some late movement. He's got good shape on that one. Good start for him.
I'd like to see Pratish GC with the new ball. Left arm Seema. Got a bit of swing. Good slow ball. Got a wicket early as well. A bit of swing. Vinod Bandari tries to go downtown but just missed it. Ismatullah is getting some shape here with the new ball. Can he make it count? Swing's not going to last too long, probably 3 to 4 overs. They've got to strike early. The Biratnagar Kings.
Tempted to have a slip in place early on. Signs of aggression, clears the infield, and that'll be the first 4 as well for the Sudurpaschim Royals in this season of NPL, and it comes from the bat of the experienced Vinod Bandari. And that's an NPL for
showing his signs very early. Bandari, if you're pitching it up, he's going to have a go. Tried that the previous ball, but got good contact on this one. Cleared the infield, and it's Super 4 powered by NPL 4G. Good start to Bandari, good start to the over for the Sudurpaschim Royals.
Once again gives the charge. Protection in the deep. They're running the first fast. He wants the second. Vinod's pushing for it, and they'll complete 2. Very good running. You can see the intent here for Sudurpaschim Royals.
Terrific running, good urgency, and this is what you'd want to see as well. The bowler not happy with the fielder. I tried to have a whack inside half of the bat. Deep square leg. Took a little bit of time to release the ball, and that was enough for Bandari to take the second run. Bowler definitely not happy.
34 years of age. Vinod Bandari, wicketkeeper bat as well. 40 T20 internationals. Got 250s to his credit. Nicely done. Cheeky, adventurous, and he'll find reward as well. It's the execution that matters, and Vinod Bandari is showing how much of value he brings right on top for the Royals.
Wow! You saw power and you're seeing finesse, and that's something I love seeing. Terrific batting. He knew exactly where the fielders were. He knew fine leg was inside, and look at that. Extremely well done. Kept his eye on the ball, played the field beautifully. This will make Ismatullah Alam think. What's he got? 10 runs of the over, 4 balls done.
Just going too hard at that one. They'll steal a single. They need to be a little bit more careful with their running. I just feel the calling has been a little scratchy between both these batters. He's a little livid with himself. Felt he had a scoring opportunity.
Ismatullah been predictable with his lengths. He's pitched everything up. He hasn't showed him a bouncer. He's not showed him any variations. He's given him a bit of width to free his arms as well, and Bandari loves that. And that ramp shot was also a result of him being predictable. He knew where the bowler was going to bowl. Last ball of the second over.
Straight to the fielder and mid-wicket. It's been taken. And Amit will have to depart. I'm not too sure if the shot was on because they'd already accumulated 11 runs of this over. But early break here for Biratnagar Kings, and finally success for Ismatullah Khan as well.
If he was watching Bandari from the other end, he would have been hitting that over the offside or over the bowler. He wanted to go across. Martin Guptill, one of the terrific fielders in the world, takes a simple catch. Success for Ismatullah Alam. Well deserved. Amit Shrestha has to go. First wicket down. He's gone for one and he's 13 for 1 the Royals.
Banking sector ma पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ बैंकले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
DHI Happier Home छुट्टै छ है Pond Superlight Gel with hyaluronic acid 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfee Stock Fantasy.
Sold to continue. Biratnagar Kings will be pleased with that second over. They did go for a couple of runs. What they did was also eke out a wicket. And it's so important to strike early.
Look to go across the line there, paying the price. Not an easy wicket to hit across the line. A lot easier if you're hitting through the line. So listen, Amit Shrestha will have to learn very, very quickly. Bandari on strike. Not the same player when Chris Soul is bowling because he knows he's not going to pitch it up. It's on the back foot, the foot's not moving, it's a bit tentative. So that's the advantage of having someone bowling quick and from a taller release.
Maybe you can tell us more about the hard length that we keep talking in T20 cricket about.
Hard length is usually 6 to 8 meters, and that's the best length in T20 cricket. You can still swing it from there. As Chris Soul is doing, he's hitting that hard length, pushing him a little bit on the back foot. Bandari is a bit tentative. He doesn't want to come forward. Whereas when Ismatullah was bowling, he was already committed to that front foot because he knew that he's going to pitch it up. The shot over cover came into play, the lap shot came into play. When Chris Soul is bowling, he's a bit more tentative and on the back foot. So it's good bowling from Chris Soul.
Fair indication of that is fielder at deep square leg. Slip in place as well, this deep third. 2 fielders patrolling the deep at the moment in the first 6. Here again, just bending his bat outside off, as you rightly pointed out, a bit tentative.
See that he had an exaggerated movement on the back foot, which means that he's expecting the bowler to go short and he's looking more square of the wicket to score runs. Whereas when Ismatullah was bowling, he was on the front foot, he was looking to hit straight. Keep that intent and then react to short balls, and that's what great players do. They still look out for the full ball, but if it's short, they react to it.
Yeah, he's been a little tentative. That's good intimidation by the bowler there. Just keeping the batter on his back foot. It'll be a wide. What I like about Chris Soul's approach over here is not bowling anything full or close in his range. Just keeping him guessing at the moment.
I like this. Even though it's a wide, it's a message to the batter that I'm coming at you. This will prevent Vinod Bandari to come forward even more. He's used the bouncer later in the over. He's kept the batsman guessing. Which is good work from Soul.
This time it was fuller and wide. Hence Vinod Bandari is trying to process too much at one time. be the mainstay, Sri.
Had this been on the stump, could have been a different story. Set him up nicely with hard length, the bouncer, and then full and swinging away. Bandari had a wild swipe at it. Yeah, that's good bowling from Chris Soul. This is a good contest. Bandari versus Soul. Bandari looking to be aggressive. Soul's not giving him anything.
Bandari just pulling out. What a wonderful day of cricket line. Seeing some senior pros of Nepal cricket. We saw Sharad Vaisavkar in action yesterday. We see Binod Bandari. They carry a lot of experience and they'll add so much assurance in the middle. And just moves in the crease and flicks it towards deep square leg. Can't really decide the end in this format, Shri, the first 6 overs, or you can really keep wickets and then in the end maybe also accelerate and explode.
Winning power play is so important. Good opening partnership we saw yesterday with Asif Sheikh and Amit Kumar Saha. They set up the chase so very well. I think teams have to look for good starts, and once you get off to a good start, it makes life easier for the middle order batters to come and have a go straight away. Losing early wickets, especially in power play, puts a huge dent on your momentum. I'm really looking forward to watching Brandon McMillan.
Yeah, this goes hard at this one, gets an outside edge, third up in the circle, gets off the mark with a streaky 4, but they all count, and what a way to end the over as well. 7 runs coming off it, it's 20 for 1.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
सिधै आउँछ
सिधै
डाइरेक्ट आइएमईबाट पठाएको पैसा
आइएमईबाट पठाएको पैसा
सिधै मोबाइलमा
हो बाबा अब आइएमई गरेको पैसा सिधै आइएमई पेमा अर्थात् सिधै मोबाइलमा आउँछ
त्यसो भए त आइएमई गरौँ
सिधै मोबाइलमा
Pond Superlight Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Rather have a go in the middle. These are wonderful conditions here in this time of the year in Nepal. Nip in the air, you can feel the chill. It doesn't really bite you. It's around. And to enjoy on a Super Tuesday, you can once again look at a sizable, substantial turnout here at the TU ground. Pratish GC almost crashed into the stumps, playing across the line. His GC bowled 2 overs in the last game of his, 1 for 14 for him. Surprised didn't get his full quota of overs. He'll have a role to play today. Like Pulam, they're just going too hard. At that one, getting an outside edge, but it paid dividends.
Looking to get forward, wasn't he? That's the best part. Like, he knew Chris Soul was quick, but Brandon McMillan still attacking him, looking to get forward. What Bandari should do as well. I like Pratish GC. He's improved his pace, which is what Monty Desai has asked him to do. Bowled well in the last game. He's got a good slower ball as well, with which he got Anil Kumar Saha, a good bowler. Pratish GC. There's a bit of hold up here. Working out what it is. It should be solved.
Something that's there's a light that's flashing around the administrative area towards our side near the com box, and that's been asked to be switched off. It's coming into the eye of the batter from the other end. There's a light being switched on while this partnership slowly but surely growing. 7 and 9 early days. But what's been the highlight, despite the quality cricket that we are seeing on offer, is the large turnout on weekdays here. That's how much they love their cricket in Nepal. Fielders patrolling the deep. One at deep square leg. One at deep third as well. Would you be tempted to always have a slip in place for a left-arm seamer coming to a right-handed batter at an angle, Shri?
It depends. If he's swinging the ball back, then may not. But if he's swinging across him, definitely would be tempted.
He just about drifted into the pads, and that's been worked away for a 4 towards fine leg. You can't hurt in line and length. You've got to bolt to your field. And something that's really working for the Royals at the moment is that they're finding the boundaries with consummate ease. And this also means that with every 4 that we see, the education kits for school children will be provided as well. A great initiative here by the NCL Foundation.
The more 4s we hit, the more kids get to school. Terrific batting, good awareness, experience from Bandari counting.
It's youth versus experience. Pratish GC versus Binod Bandari. Nadia, they've lost Amit Shrestha early, but the approach hasn't changed, particularly by Bandari.
Brandon McMillan, he's not going to back away. Strike rate of 146 in the T20 game, born in Durban, South Africa, but now plays for Scotland. I've heard so much about him. I can't wait to get my eyes on him. 26 sixes in the 16 innings that he's played in T20 cricket. One stat you look for in the IPL is 6s per innings. Nicholas Pooran very high, Heinrich Klaassen very high. Brandon McMillan has got 26 in 16, which is almost 1.5 6s per innings. It's outstanding.
But is it about impact or is it about numbers?
Just a fact. You see 26 sixes in 16 innings. It's a number, and that tells you that he's got the power and he's a good striker of the ball.
Just been walking down the track. He gets the inside half of the bat. Work to do for the fielder, deep square leg. That's beautifully done. Great fielding. They'll come back for the 3rd.
Already like what I'm seeing of Brandon McMillan. Good work by Bashir Ahmed in the deep. Saves 1 run for his team, but Brandon McMillan looking to stamp his authority early, walking down, imperious inside half of the bat, but still there is a great show of intent and good running between the wickets as well. McMillan calling Bandari for the 3rd. A partnership of 15 now in 13 balls, 8 runs of the over from Pratish GC.
That's in the air and wide of the fielder and mid-on. Will get a single, 9 runs of over number 4. 29 for 1.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
Tapaico, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozone.
Vivo.
Binod Bandari 19 of 16. He'll hold the key up front. McMillan has nicely blended himself into this innings of his. Got an edgy 4. But Sudurpaschim
Royals playing their first game in season 1 of NPL.
Just a quick question on batters, modern day batters these days, moving in the crease and trying to come in line of the ball. I've not seen it in yesteryears, but more of it now. Your thoughts on it?
Anil Karel, the new bowler, but I think the best batters in the world still stay as still as possible. You don't see Nicholas Pooran moving too much. You don't see Heinrich Klaassen moving too much in the crease. You don't see Virat Kohli moving too much. So I think the best batters in the world still trust their hand speed and trust their instincts. But there are pros. Pin for the first time, Anil Karel. Down spin has been very successful in this competition so far. stump to stump. Little bit of spin, challenging both sides.
You've seen left-arm spinners making an impact early in this tournament. We just spoke about batters moving in the crease. One such example, you can also have a look at Vinod Bandari just trying to move a bit, not much on this occasion, just staying in his crease. But we did see a lot by Brendan McMullen as well. Sweeps it from outside off, cries of catch it. That'll fall in no man's land and just stop from going to the boundary. Oh, a little bit of a miss, and that'll race a rather trickle away for a 4. Anil's not happy, Vinod's happy as they're moving on. Deepak Bohra, the guilty party there.
There was no deep square leg. The two fielders outside are deep mid-wicket and long off. It was a safe shot in that sense. He got a bit of a top edge, but it cleared the infield. Fielder had to run back. Just made a mess of it. Could have saved a couple. A good comeback from Karel. Interesting to see Bandari scoring options. He's already cut one, he swept one. Has he got something down the ground?
This time straight to the fielder. Karel gets his man. Vinod has to depart. Didn't get height on it. And that's a very fine catch at the edge of the 30-yard circle. Another break here for the Biratnagar Kings.
The left-arm spinner strikes. It doesn't take long for these left-arm spinners to get into the game. Plighted outside the off-stump, across the line. Good catch. Very, very good catch. Firstly, good awareness not to walk in too much. That's a good celebration from Karel. Yeah, he's showing that he's the boss, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Vinod Bandari, the experienced campaigner, has to go. 23 of 20 balls. It's 33 for 2 and we are in the 5th over.
Tapaico, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozão.
Good wicket here for Anil Karel. Very first over as Arif Sheikh walked out. Firmly struck towards long off. Arif will get off the mark as well. What a good catch at mid-on. Vinod Bandari back in the dugout.
Pratish GC was the catcher. He didn't walk in too much. He was standing on the circle and almost moved back. He anticipated that shot and he knew that was the shorter side of the boundary. It's a good game awareness from Pratish GC. Good celebration from Anil Karel. Brandon McMullen, what have you got against spin?
An opportunity gone, the begging. Oh dear, it could have been wicket number 2 here for Anil Karel. And he's aghast and distraught. Will this be a costly reprieve? We'll only have to wait and watch. 5 done, 34 for 2.
Tapaico, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozão.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
को उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल।
A big moment in the game. Lokesh Bam with the gloves. How costly is that going to be? Brandon McMullen. That's a sparkling stroke. Arif Sheikh, the Iceman, gets in the action. His first boundary of this year's NPL.
Glorious cover drive. Just clears his left foot ever so slightly, just to provide himself with some room to be able to get
his arms through the ball. That's a delightful stroke through extra cover.
Yeah, Bashir Ahmed, two left-arm spinners now operating in tandem together. Oh, a drag down, and help yourself. Arif Sheikh the Elder it is. Powered by Ncell 4G.
We know the surfaces here have been just a touch on the slow side. So if you miss your mark short, you're going to pay the price. And this is just too short and dealt with.
It was a long way up. Can it be held on to? Oh my! Nicholas Curtin! The catch of the tournament thus far! What an athlete the Canadian is! Leaping through the air, an absolute specky.
We have some way to go in this tournament, but I cannot imagine there being a better catch than this. The toughest catch to be able to take in cricket, running away. That is incredible.
Well, you talk about a Red Bull energetic moment. That one's already won for the day. Nicholas Curtin, you absolute beauty. Arif Sheikh has to go for 9. It's 42 for 3. Well, we've seen one of the moments of the tournament here on game day 3. All the talk coming into this tournament was about the fielding of Dipendra Singh Airi, but Nicholas Curtin, he is such a fine athlete. He works so hard at his fitness. Good diving stop now from Chris Soule too. H, this is as good as you will see. As you rightly said, it's the most difficult catch to take in the game.
Ball always going away from him. The fact that he kept his eye on it the whole way, just over his left shoulder, and then when he needed to dive, he put in the dive. What a catch that is from Curtin.
Power play completes 43 for 3.
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
Insta for a complete home.